Osijek, fourth largest city in Croatia. Something like 100,000 people live here. It's not exactly a bustling city, but there's some things to see here, I think, maybe. Oh, last night I was up till like 5 in the morning with somebody from the city. Actually, we were having drinks and talking all freaking night. And she was like, I gotta go to bed. I got work in 3 hours. But it's sunny out. I think these are bullet holes. I'm not entirely sure. They're renovating this place right now, actually. They really do look like bullet holes. I was here, had to walk by here to get to my hotel last night, and all of these are like lined with LED lights and everything. It looks so freaking cool here, which is wild because this area of the city is called Old Town, Tvrđa. And then they have this like ultra modern like park here, city center, city square here. See, all of these will light up with LEDs. Oh my God, I should have just went to bed last night. But since it was like a walled fortress, for sure there was like bastions and armories and everything. See, that's an old bastion. Like armories and whatever else an old-fashioned military would have had. This isn't the town, by the way. This is just Old Town. And if you don't really understand what I mean by Old Town, this is a concept we don't really have in North America. Because like, the cities are so old, like people have been living here for so long that this is the oldest part of the town. And then, so that's why it looks so old-fashioned, and then they build onto it and build like the real new city. And this part of the old towns usually become the tourist area, of course. Hotels and some of the nicer restaurants. But this old town is actually like really, really cool. It's cooler than most I've seen. See, totally different spot than that other area I was just in. That has to be shelling. What else would it be? Like it has to be shelling. I couldn't imagine it's something else. Look at all of that, like. Oh, there's a little cat up there. Let me try and ask this guy. Hello, do you speak English? Are these from shelling or from bullets?
Yes.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what wars, maybe?
Oh, before 30 years.
Like,
or when Serbia attacked Croatia, 1991.
oh, during the Balkan Wars. I thought they were from. Thank you. Awkward, dude. They are from the Balkan Wars. Ah, look at that. Holy shit. That is freaking wild. I don't know how big Old Town is, like on a map. I don't think it's that big here. I think they're open. Or is it a holiday? Hello.
Hello.
The Archaeological Museum of Osijek. It's so quiet in here. I don't know what this museum is for. Do they actually show off stuff that they found here? Because it's all explaining the deep history of human history. Like, that was like Neanderthal times. Here's Neolithic. Neanderthal was like 30,000 years ago. Neolithic is it's right there. I don't know if this is around here. Freaking ages ago, though, some of them. Like, it's amazing to me that they could find a whole pot, like so huge, still perfectly put together with all the details. I'm the only one here. Funny how they just hang it. I really don't understand how this works. 3640, 3640, 3340 GPR KR. I'm guessing that ammo 2131 is the inventory number. One really cool concept that some don't think about is a museum. Like, I'm a collector. I collect Pokemon cards. I collect various things. These are collections just like mine. They're just have the ability to be on display. And these are truly one-of-a-kind items. It's just the local government's collection. The earliest iron. You can really tell in the early days of ironwork, they had a really hard time forming the metal or melting it down into like one smooth item. See? You can just tell how cold that was when they were forming it just by the cracks in the metal and everything. You've seen how cracked and like just old-fashioned the metalworking was compared to like just a few years later, how smooth and perfect the metal was. Because the difference between the early Iron Age and this Iron Age is between then and here, they came up with better technologies to heat and melt the metals in a much better way. Mainly like, what's it called? Where you use like forced air to burn to, what the fuck is that called? Bellows. They had much better bellows and they were able to actually melt the iron to cast much higher quality shapes. Ooh, I like that. They have like magnifying glasses. And right across the street is another museum. Museum of Slavonia. If you don't know, this region that I'm in, Croatia, the far, far east inland area of Croatia is called Slavonia. I really want my own old book like this with all handwritten text like that. That looks so freaking cool. There's just a picture of these paintings. The Museum of Slavonia. Learn how to make green milk. Yeah, full recreations of like a facade of a house. Some old pigments. Oh, that's what they were making in the video, friggin' pigment. Fancy. I don't know what these are. These were at that castle also from a few days ago. I really wish I understood what this means. Because there's these Jesus eggs here. Damn, they look so important. Ooh. Are these kuna? Yeah, they are. Croatia just in, like this year, January 1, 2023, moved from the kuna, their own currency, to the euro. And these are kuna. Freaking cool. I really, really wanted some. That looks exactly like our toonie. I really, really wanted some. Let's go see the city. I'm a little burnt out of the old town. It's not that big, actually. I don't know what's in these buildings. Are they abandoned? Because like that one looks totally screwed up. Even here, just walking in the street, regular apartment buildings. Right there. You can see the shelling on this like regular apartment. This little town is kind of nice, actually. Freaking wild. There's even more shelling right there on that apartment. I wonder if anybody knows the details and would talk to me about the details about the war that happened here. I was alive when that war happened. I was like 0 or 1 years old. 1 year old. Even though I only got like maybe 5 hours sleep last night, I feel pretty good actually. I feel like my brain is awake now for the trip. The beginning of the trip I was like still exhausted from work, still exhausted from life, so those first few days I was like just driving and just going through it, like waiting for my mental awareness to come back a bit. But I feel like it's finally coming back. There's like this overpass over the trains here. I wonder where these people are going. Disassociation, that's the word I was looking for. I felt really disassociated with my life because I was just so mentally exhausted from traveling for work and working. So I feel like I'm finally becoming a little bit more connected. Finally, after a week. It feels good. Right before going down Dalmatia too. Tomorrow I start driving to Dalmatia. Look how cool that building looks. I wonder what this place is. They're working on it. It's probably some sort of government building. Look at that frickin' shelling right there. That's crazy. Look at that. Huge hole in the wall. It is so freaking huge. It is like, holy shit. And here is the Cathedral of St. Peter and St. Paul. Of course, being a Croatian town, their main building is a church. This is the tallest building outside of Zagreb in Croatia. It was built in 1898 with 3.5 million bricks. And you could tell they needed every single brick. It's 90 meters tall from there to there. It's freaking huge. I can't even fit it, like no matter where I am, I can't fit it in frame with my camera. What the heck is going on? Marriage or something? I wonder why the fire people are here. I like this little town. It's actually really cool here. It has its own sort of feeling. Like they really care about their citizens here. I really like that. Up to where they even have a softened like running path. It's soft, so it's like comfortable to walk and run on. I like it here. Very cool how you have like really old-fashioned buildings and right beside it are really modern buildings, but in like a way that doesn't seem like poverty and not poverty, if that makes sense. Everybody is out all the time. People are biking. People are freaking rollerblading. See? There's some guys over there just enjoying a little rowing. Some guys gave me a ride last night from the gas station. I just said, hey man, like, can you give me a ride? I gotta go across the city. And they're like, yeah, why not? It's nice here.